So these elections, these presidential elections in the United States have been also a matter of billionaires. We have Elon Musk on one side and for some reason Mark Cuban on the other. But whatever Mark Cuban has done is cringe in ways that I cannot describe. But this is something that happened. I was commenting that on X as well. That I usually see videos trending, and I have a special plugin that it gives me a button so I can download the videos directly without doing anything. So I just see a video that is trending, and just in case the tweet is deleted, I push the button, it gets downloaded, I add this to my video processing program, and I leave it there until I organize my unused footage, and then I analyze the video. So this is a video that was trending like 3 weeks ago, and I hadn't watched it. I saved that back then, and I hadn't watched it. It began trending again today, with the Battle of the Billionaires, and I said, hey, I remember that I had downloaded this. Let's watch it. And I couldn't be, this one I already watched it. I watched it, and I cannot express the amount of secondhand embarrassment, the amount of cringe that I felt when I watched this, and you're going to watch it with me right now.
You're shiny, orange, and empty inside. I'd say you're a traffic cone, but I would swerve to avoid a traffic curve. Oh!
All right, yeah, we were talking about humor, right? That the punchline has to land. This was from the Stephen Colbert show. I have never been a fan of Colbert. Maybe he has had a couple nice opinions in the past before Trump derangement syndrome was a thing. Before, let's say before 2016. Let's say at some point, this is nice, the other nice, but I have never found him funny at all. It's, from all the talk show hosts, never connected with him.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark, Cuban.
Donald, do you know that to be a billionaire, you have to have the billion part in your bank account?
Right. This is like criticizing Detroit in Detroit. This is bad.
Not just the air.
Tom, you just fell into the shark tank.
And I really believe that Stephen Colbert is delusional about his own ability to crack jokes. I don't know if he ever was. At least for me, it's something. This is a complete personal opinion. I did not find it funny. I would say that at some point I found John Oliver funny. I have said this many times, and I could repeat it as many times as you want, that one of the reasons I began making videos in the style that I made it, I literally copied John Oliver's style because I found him very insightful and funny back in 2015. So I just liked the way that he did his shows. I laughed a lot with him, but when he got all woke, it's over. It's over. Goodbye. It was a good run. It was nice inspiration at that time. Nice. I have to be thankful for it because he inspired my original style of videos. But time to move on. But Stephen Colbert, no, that's a different thing. That never connected.
Donald, I know you have no shot with Hispanics because there's no way in hell you're getting the Cuban vote.
I know. No, I did not understand that one, like, at all. The other were bad jokes. This one I did not understand. Maybe the idea was to tell bad jokes. Maybe I'm missing the point. Maybe I'm missing the context. I want to give Mark Cuban and Stephen Colbert any sort of chance of redeeming themselves from this. because yes, if this is so bad,
Donald, the only way you're worth 10 billion is if I paid you $9.5 billion to wash my balls.
all right, yeah, that was classy. My God, this is I could be. You know what is the problem? I could be. I don't know. Drawing portraits of tourists in Montmartre. That was one of my side quests. That's one thing that I thought that I could be doing 30 years ago. That's something that I could have been doing. No, I had to become a YouTuber. I had to become a content creator. I couldn't resist the allure of the camera. And now I'm here listening to Mark Cuban and watching Mark Cuban and Stephen Colbert piercing my ears with that. I deserve this. I deserve this. I will review my life decisions thoroughly tonight, because this is just not possible. This goes beyond anything that I've seen, and people are asking what does these people have on Mark Cuban, because the guy is so pro Kamala and so anti-Trump. All of a sudden, this is another clip I was doing the rounds. I think maybe we don't need the captions
If I run
time.
this country, if I'm going to be president of this country, I'm going to put a 100, 200, 2,000% tariff. They're not going to sell one car.
This is insane. This is called economic gibberish. This is why you're going to vote for Kamala Harris, because you want businesses to thrive. You want them to grow. You want to grow the economy. Put a 1,000 or 2,000% tariff on anything, you're going to crush the economy. Vote for Kamala Harris. You're going to crush.
But the tariff is on products manufactured outside the United States. That's what I don't get. It's and then he wrote this. I need to address this. He actually wrote this. This is the Mark Cuban Twitter account. This is not made up. This is actually that he tweeted. The beautiful thing about the Brett Baier interview is that Kamala Harris understood and responded to each question. So she was essentially like Joe Biden back in the debate. Oh, you understood and answered every question. You remember Jill Biden saying that? But no, maybe she understood, but no, Mark, she did not. She did not answer each question. I proved that on my Kamala and Brett Baier analysis. She used examples of policies. She gave real-world context. When Brett went hard after her, she didn't call him names. She didn't quit the interview. She didn't make things up. She never once complained the questions were tough. She never played the victim card. She didn't lose her temper. She didn't take the bait to diminish or talk down to Trump supporters. What is this? Why? What is it Diddy tapes? Is the Diddy tapes, Mark? I'm pretty sure that the Diddy tapes were seized to control all these suckers into doing this. Or they are that stupid. That is the only other alternative. She stood up to him with force and never backed down. He has been the president and campaigning for 9 years. Kamala Harris has caught up to him in just 100 days. That speaks volumes. It's why people want to vote for her. That's why so many Republicans and independents are supporting her. She's everything her opponent is not and will never be. Strong, smart, and measured. What the fuck? She's strong, smart, and measured. What? No, this is what? So we have the comparisons like this from Bad Hombre. Elon Musk campaigned for Trump in Philadelphia today and spoke from the heart. Mark Cuban campaigned for Kamala in Wisconsin today and read from a script on his phone. That's the difference between believing in a movement and buying a politician in exchange for special favors. And well, Mark Cuban is getting absolutely destroyed. Isabella Maria De Luca. Elon Musk said Rachel Maddow and Mark Cuban remind him of a lesbian couple from Portland. I cannot see that now. That is a good joke. That was a good joke. That was a good one. And we got the numbers. Kamala Harris rally, 100,000 K views. And Elon Musk's town hall, 6 million views. And before you ask, oh, that is because it was X and Axis, Elon Musk's turf. Let's say something. Let's gonna look for the actual tweet, because there was a comment. There was a comment that says that in the comparison, you could see there was one comment. In YouTube, it was rally with Kamala Harris and Mark Cuban in Wisconsin. 130K views. 130K views. It was on YouTube. That is not, of course, Elon Musk's turf. I'm going to just for the record, just to see it. I'm going to use my super duper technology here to screenshot this and include that in the video in real time, because we can do it. We have the ability to do this kind of technology shenanigans. And I do this and we can see it right now. YouTube, 7 hours. Kamala Harris and Mark Cuban, thanks to Autism Capital. Man, what did I do? That's I don't know. Either Mark Cuban is that stupid, he really wants that SAC job,